And welcome everybody to the Kiosk Presents here in Buffalo and Western New York. And you know, sometimes we just like a little bit of speed. Well, we got that covered today with Jenson. He's a 2009 Formula One World Champion race driver. He's a Grand Prix kind of guy. And Jenson, welcome to the Kiosk Presents.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
All right, listen, I wish we had a bucket of chicken wings for you to warm you up down there in Austin, but what can I say?
When they tell me we're racing in Austin, I thought it was going to be hot. This is a little bit chilly down here at the moment.
Well, I'll send you a bucket of hot wings. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
All right, the excitement here is that Grand Prix racing is coming back to America November 16th through the 18th in Austin, Texas, and it's called the Circuit of America's Track. So tell us all about Grand Prix racing and how exciting this is to have it coming back to America.
It's really exciting. You know, we've been away from the States for a long time. We were racing in Indy a few years ago. But for us, this really means a lot because this circuit is purpose-built for Formula One cars. So this is where we can really show what an F1 car can do. And it's at its best. You know, you've got a lot of high-speed corners, some really slow corners but heavy braking, some high-speed straights. So this is Formula One at its best. So I'm you know, really happy to be back here racing. It's also in Austin, which for me is an exciting city. You know, it's very young and vibrant, and hopefully we can get a lot of people interested in this sport, not just as spectators, but also to be involved in working in this sport.
Well, you're driving the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes car, correct?
That's correct.
Now, how does, and I know you're talking to us from an Exxon station near Austin, but how does Mobile One technology play into being a part of your team's success when you're driving such a monster machine here?
Well, a Formula One car has a 2.4 litre engine, so it's quite small, V8, and it's got 750 horsepower, and it revs to 18,000 RPM. So it's yeah, it's pretty extreme, and it is working flat out the whole time. So yeah, you need good oils and lubricants and fuels. So yeah, working with Mobile One is key to our success. A few things. One is fuel efficiency for us. That's a massive thing for us. We start the race with 150 kilos, which I think is about 300 pounds of fuel. And if you use 20 pounds less fuel, you're 3/10 a lap quicker around the circuit because you can put less fuel in. So fuel efficiency is really important for us. So we've worked really close with Mobile One to make that happen.
So we're not just talking speed performance, we're talking technology, economy. We're looking at sort of the whole picture going into this 21st century.
Yeah, cool. It is. Yeah, you know, it's so important when you're driving around at 200 miles an hour. There are so many different areas that you need to work on, and sometimes it's the small things that really make a massive difference. They really do all add up. So yeah, it's been a very long partnership, and I think that also helps the team having a sponsor and a partner that's been involved for 18 years. You know, it's one of the longest in Formula One history. So it's good, and we look forward to working with them for many more years.
So Jenson, the Grand Prix event is a 3-day event. What happens over the 3 days? And for those of our viewers who aren't overly familiar with Grand Prix and Formula racing, what does the course look like? What's going to be going on over these 3 days?
Okay, well, Friday is testing. We have 2 test sessions of 1.5 hours. Where you'll see a Formula One car for the first time on the circuit, which we're all very excited about because this is a sort of a fast-flowing circuit, and it really does push the car to the limit. And then on Saturday we have practice and qualifying, so qualifying for the race on Sunday. The race Sunday it's about a 1.5 hour race. I think it's 54 or 56 laps, and it's a standing start, which is very different to most American motorsports. So when the lights go out, we go tearing off down the straight and 24 cars into turn 1, which is normally pretty exciting, especially here where the corner's completely blind, apex. So yeah, it will be an action-packed race, and with the new technology in the sport in terms of KERS, which is a kinetic energy recovery system, it's like a hybrid system that gives us a boost button in the car, and DRS, which is a moving rear wing to give us less drag and more efficiency on the straights for overtaking. With these devices, the racing is so much closer, and yeah, I think it's a perfect time for us to bring Formula One to the States.
Well, okay, so, and also Mobile One has a U.S. Grand Prix Facebook app. What is that like?
Yeah, well, it's like any Formula One app, I suppose. It's You know, Formula One is the target and trying to grow the sport in the States. But also there's a Mobile One Racing Academy online, which is online gaming, and the top 100 people who got the best times and best position in their game will get their name on the car this Grand Prix. So on Lewis Hamilton and my car, it will, you know, their names will be on the car, which is really exciting. And I think, you know, winning with those guys that have made the effort to go on there and do their best to be a part of this team is exciting for us.
Okay, when you mentioned online gaming, my cameraman got all of a sudden interested again, all over. Okay, so, all right. Well, this is wonderful. Thank you for joining us. I mean, wish you the best in the event. This is November 16th through the 18th in Austin, Texas. And it's called the Circuit of America's Track, bringing Grand Prix racing back to America. Very exciting. Thank you so much, Jenson, for joining us here in Buffalo, New York. And next time you're in Buffalo, wings are on us.
Cheers, Don. Thanks.